So I got the rest of the stuff hooked up today. I got the intake hooked to like a breather that I had laying around, to a radiator hose, and then there's a tube. It goes, oh, let me turn this on again. Right there with a 90, it goes down to the turbo inlet. So just so nothing gets in there for now, I'll build a whole, probably a pod filter with a airbox type thing here. But my RTV worked okay. I think I put it on too early and it squished out on me. It wasn't dry all the way, so I might scrape it off and do it again, because it would have worked wicked awesome, but I just didn't let it dry long enough overnight. So yeah, that was a good solution to that problem. Then I got my boost reference line here, going from the hat right to the fuel pressure. Way better throttle linkage, so it snaps back correctly, idles at the same, at the same RPMs all the time. Mixture's good. I got it set exactly between 14 and 14.7 at idle, and it idles awesome, and it idles consistently, which is great because I hate when it doesn't. For now, I just zip tied these two together. I'm going to make a bracket for this metal pipe that goes to the valve cover bolt, or stud, nut right there. And so I did drive it, and it definitely has boost, and the air fuel was really good. It was stoic, so it was like around 14, and it took off like a bastard, but for some reason the boost gauge is only reading vacuum. I had to move it to here, which should be coming right out of the intake. It just comes right out of the intake here and comes out here, this line. It goes right to the boost gauge, because I had it hooked to the throttle plate one, but that one actually, turns out that one's ported. So I hooked that one to the vacuum advance, and then I hooked it to the, the HVAC vacuum reservoir, because it doesn't matter. It'll get enough vacuum on the ported one. I'll fix it later, but it works for now. But yeah, so there was boost, and definitely made some power. Way faster than it was, but oh, it looks like I blew. Oh, I did. I blew the boost piping apart. Yeah, I thought that would happen. That's why. Oh, that's why I wasn't having any boost. That's why it wasn't boosting. It did at first. Okay, yeah, because it got slower. It was really fast in the driveway, and then took it out into the road, and it got slower. So I got to fix that the right way. This rubber thing was, I just had the silicone clamped over the rubber thing, so I got to fix that whole piping situation down there anyway. But yeah, when it had boost, it ripped. It was awesome. So probably just leave the boost gauge there. It probably was working. So I'll put that back together, and I'll mechanically hold it together with some screws or whatever, just for now, to test it out again, and take it on the road and video the air fuel and the boost to see how it's doing. Make sure it's not going too lean. 14's not great, but as long as it doesn't go as 15, 16, I could drive it for now, and then figure out the enrichment situation later. But yeah, pretty happy with that, especially the throttle. Moving it out to the outside, and then having the throttle spring directly in line with the throttle cable makes the gas pedal is just perfect. It's great. I love it. So yeah, that's it for now. My radiator hose intake, but better than having an open turbo, because I have a gravel driveway.